Everything you've been told about knee pain is probably making it worse. Rest it, ice it, brace it, wait it out. That advice leaves your knee weaker than before you started. Soviet strength coaches knew better decades ago. They trained knees like muscle, loading them hard and often, and their weightlifters squatted deep well into old age with joints that outlasted people half their age. Today, 5 of those exact moves, 15 minutes, almost no equipment. If your knees ache on stairs, complain when you stand up, or feel shaky under you, this beats anything sitting in your medicine cabinet. Welcome back to Bloom Late. Drop your name and country below, and if this helps, type 1. This one's about knee pain specifically, something we haven't covered yet in this series. Here's the one thing that changes everything. Your joint is usually fine. The muscles around it, above, below, behind, have just gone weak and stopped doing their job. So every step, the load dumps straight into the joint instead of getting shared. That's the ache. Fix the muscles, and the joint finally gets a break. This is exactly the mindset that made Soviet athletes so durable. They never treated pain as a signal to stop moving the joint. They treated it as a signal to make the muscles around it stronger. Quick safety note: hot, red, swollen knee, locking, giving out, can't put weight on it, or pain right after a fall or twist. Skip these and see a doctor first. For everyone else, the aching, the stiffness, the grinding on stairs, let's get into it. First, calf raises. Your calves absorb shock from every step before it ever hits your knee. Weak calves mean that shock slams straight into the joint instead. Stand near a wall for balance. Rise onto your toes as high as you can. Pause at the top, then lower slowly under control. For more range, do it on the edge of a step, letting your heels drop below the step at the bottom, 10 to 15 reps. No bouncing. The slow control is what actually builds the muscle, so slow down even if it means doing fewer. Next, the eccentric step down, hitting pain right at the kneecap directly. Most knee pain flares going downstairs or lowering into a chair, because that's exactly when your knee has to control your body weight against gravity. Stand on a low step, one foot on the edge, the other hanging off. Bend your standing knee slowly over 3 or 4 seconds, lowering the other heel toward the floor. Kneecap tracking straight over your toes, not caving inward. Tap down, then push back up. 6 to 10 reps each leg. Start with a step just 2 or 3 inches high and only raise it once the lower height feels easy. Dropping fast instead of lowering slow skips the entire point. Third, the terminal knee extension. A small muscle above your inner knee keeps your kneecap tracking straight, and when it's weak, the kneecap drifts and grinds with every bend. Loop a resistance band around a sturdy post at knee height. Step through so it pulls your knee forward, then straighten your knee fully against the band, squeezing hard at the top. No band handy? Sit with your leg out straight, a rolled towel under your knee, press down into it, and lift your heel until your leg locks straight. 10 to 15 reps each leg, and go all the way to fully straight. Those last few degrees are the point most people skip. Fourth, the reverse Nordic, possibly the most important move on the list. Your quads hold your kneecap in place and absorb force every time you bend your knee, and this exercise builds them through a long, deep stretch most people never train. Kneel on a pad. Feet flat behind you, glutes squeeze tight so your body forms one straight line from knees to head. Slowly lean your whole torso backward as one rigid piece, controlling it entirely with your thighs, only as far as you can manage without breaking form. Pull yourself back up, 5 to 8 slow reps. New to this? Lean back just a few inches at first, or hold a broomstick out front to help pull yourself up, building the range over a few weeks. Folding at the hips instead of staying rigid takes all the work off your quads. Fifth, the Russian leg curl, working your hamstrings, the muscles that slow your knee down and share the braking work with your quads. Kneel on a pad, ankles anchored under something heavy or held by someone, body in one straight line, glutes squeezed. Slowly lower your chest toward the floor, resisting the whole way down with the backs of your thighs, only as far as you can control. Then push off the floor with your hands to help yourself back up. Just 4 to 6 reps. This one humbles almost everybody the first time, so start small and expect some soreness. After, that's normal. Here's how to put it together into one 15-minute routine. Calf raises first to wake up your shock absorbers. then eccentric step downs to retrain control on the way down, then terminal knee extensions to fix kneecap tracking, then the reverse Nordic for real quad strength. Finish with the Russian leg curl for your hamstrings. Do this 3 or 4 days a week, not every day, with a rest day between sessions, since these build strength rather than just stretch, and your knees need time to adapt. Give it 2 or 3 consistent weeks, and most people notice stairs feel steadier first, with the aching fading as those supporting muscles finally start carrying their share again. Last video, we covered the balance and mobility habits that keep people strong and independent well into their 80s. Before that, the 5 moves with the strongest research behind them. Today's knee routine fits right alongside both, because a knee that shares its load properly is a knee that keeps you moving for decades, not just years. If this helped you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need it. Subscribe if you want more of this. Share it with someone whose knees have been complaining lately. They'll thank you. Comment below, which one of these 5 do you think your knees need most? And next time, we're going somewhere just as important, so stick around. You won't want to miss it.